Get ready.
Well, howdy folks, I hope you are keeping well during this lockdown. We're on our way out of this lockdown. I think we've only a few more weeks to go, so probably like the rest of you, I'm starting to plan now for when it's completely lifted and to start getting back out and doing my trips. I haven't managed to get the bike out just yet. We're still on the 5 kilometre radius lockdown here in Ireland. That should go to 20 kilometres, I think, on the 8th of June, and then on the 20th of July, that gets lifted completely. So I know there's been a few sneaky people out on the bike in the last few weeks, so I can hear the bikes moving around, but unfortunately I haven't got the bike out yet. So I'm looking forward to getting out onto the road. And in the meantime, as I said, I've been planning my trips and starting to, put a few bits and bobs onto the bike and get some things in. So one of the things I decided to get recently is to upgrade some of the luggage that I use for touring on the motorbike. And so that's what I just want to go through on this video. So this bag here is the Givi, it's called the Pac Cube. And I was originally going to buy a new shower bag for my travels, because at the moment I use this Jack Wolfskin bag, and it's a great bag. This has served me well for the last few years, but I do find, because it's a roll bag, it's quite irregularly shaped, and sometimes it can be a bit awkward to pack within the other luggage. So I was just going to replace that, but then I found on the Givi range they had a shower bag specifically for motorbiking, and it came with an entire system. So there's actually 4 bags within this system here, and as you can see, all 4 bags, when you're not in use, pack away into this one bag. So it's really good for storage. So not for much more extra, I was able to get all 4 bags. Now whether I'll use all 4 or not will be another story, but I thought for the price difference between just the shower bag and the full system, it wasn't a huge leap, so I thought I'd just get the full system. So just to go through it, I mean, obviously this is the outer bag. This is the largest of the 4 bags, and this one, as you can see, it has a mesh. I'll bring it up closer to the camera. It has a mesh front on it here to allow airflow go through it. A little carrier handle here, and it's not too big now. What I'm going to use this for is, I think I'll probably, if I need some extra luggage on the longer trips where I need to pack some additional clothes, I'll put the clothes into this bag, and then this bag can go into the back box, and then I can continue to use my Touratech bags for the side panniers. So this will just be able to separate my clothes within the back box from anything else that might be in there, like gloves or wet gear or anything like that. So it's a handy little bag. So if I open this up, then we'll see inside then the rest of the system. So we'll take this out, and so you can see the rest of the inside of the bag. It's like a waterproof liner, but it does have an open mesh see-through top, as you can see, to allow airflow go through it. But it's a good size for the back box. The next bag in the system then is a completely mesh bag. As you can see it, hello. And this is just a laundry bag. And again, when it's not in use, it completely packs down flat. You can see it's totally flat. So when you're traveling, put that flat on the bottom of your bag, and then as you're going through the week, you can separate your dirty laundry from your clean laundry in this. And then when you're ready to go, you can hand it into reception if you're staying in a hotel or whatever, to get it cleaned if you get the opportunity to get your stuff cleaned. But it's just a nice little way of separating out the clothes when you're traveling. The next bag then is this smaller. It's the same as the larger bag where that we just took all of these out. It's exactly the same, but it's about half the size. Again, it has the same little handle on it, but this is perfect for just setting in a pair of shoes into it. So put your shoes into there. That goes into the larger Touratech pannier bag, and that just keeps your shoes separate from your clothes to keep your clothes clean in case you've anything on the bottom of the shoe or anything like that. But again, really neat little bag, and again, it's got that mesh front on the front of it there to allow airflow. And then finally, then when you open that up, and you get into the wash bag itself. So now you can see there's a full wash bag here, and it's probably about the same size as the Jack Wolfskin, but because it's rectangular in shape, it's just easier to pack, and it doesn't have bulges and things protruding out of it when I'm packing it away. I probably use this when I'm traveling for business as well. But it's a really nice little bag, double zipped on it. It has a little hook here that clips onto this little tab when you're not using it, so it's not loose and hanging around. But when you get to your hotel, that just pops out, and then you can hang the bag up in the bathroom. Then when you open the bag itself, so hanging up like that, then you can see it has multiple compartments. Little zip separate pocket here, two little mesh pockets at the front. There's a see-through bit here for all your bits and bobs, and another little pocket here. And then there's this detachable section here. It just pops out with a Velcro strap, and it's detachable. And that's, I assume, is for bringing into the shower. It keeps all your shower stuff into that. And it's, it won't stay wet. It's completely mesh. And again, that has its own little loop for hanging up in the shower when you need to use it. So it's just a really nice little system, and I like the fact that it is an entire system, that when you're not using them, you can pack them away into the cube system and store them away, and it's nice and neat. And I like the fact that it's made specifically for motorbike touring. Givi or however you want to pronounce it is obviously a very well-known motorcycle luggage brand. It's a quality make, and all of this is very quality put together, So and it's not too expensive. I think I won't say it because I'll put the price for the wash bag by itself in here. But then the price for the entire system as well is a separate one. So you can see, it's not, it's different obviously, but it's not a huge leap from one to the other. So for me, it just made more sense to buy the entire system than just to get the wash bag. But I suppose the most important thing about it is that, it's just getting ready to get back into the trips and getting out onto the motorbike and start to see the country. I'm getting, cold fever, sitting in the house, not being able to use the bike and not being able to get out and around the country. So it's only a few weeks now until the Ring of Kerry trip, and then not long after that, hopefully, touch wood, assuming that the UK's lockdown is on track, we'll get back over to Scotland, and then hopefully we'll get a few other trips in between, So, anyone who's from Dublin or Wicklow or any of the surrounding areas, is probably missing the Wicklow Mountains. That's your usual haunt for the weekend for spinning around. So hopefully we'll be back onto it soon. Certainly with the weather in Ireland over the last few weeks, with the exception of a couple of days, has been absolutely incredible. And it's just killing me to see here. Look at the bike just not getting the use that it should be getting. So hopefully you're all staying safe and getting out and about soon. And hopefully you found this a bit useful. Let us know if you've what your systems are that you're using and how you pack. I'm always looking for space saving ideas when you're packing on the motorbike. So any feedback like that, is more than welcome. So I hope you are staying good. Talk to you soon. Take care.